Hello all, I'm downloading a updated version of TrueNAS to go in here and work on my server a little bit. But if you run any kind of storage at home yourself, if you don't know about this, you can download a stable version that's free for home use, and then they also have commercial use ones that you would buy. But I'm going to pause this while this downloads. Alright, now that this is downloaded, I'm going to go into the, I'm going to pull this off the screen here, go into the downloads here, and our file's right there. So what I'm going to do is open up Rufus here, and I already have a drive. It's a 8 gig Lexar. I'm going to burn this to. So let's select our file here. BR. What is it saying? There's add cheat. Let me close that for now. So we leave pretty much all that the same. I mean, you could change this if you know what you're doing, but if you're not sure, just leave it on MBR. FAT32. I want the whole drive, because it always likes to take half of it, which is the default. I think it creates a swap space on the drive, so you could leave it that or change it if you want. I'll just leave it that way. It ends up taking half the drive for itself. So we'll start this, and let's see what it's saying. This image uses Grub, only includes, this is a different version of Grub. Rus will attempt to locate the version. Yeah, so you want to hit yes for that. It warns you all data will be destroyed. So while this is doing that, I'll just pause it. That way I don't make the video too long here. So, alright, now that this is done, I'm going to close out Rufus. Go in here, check the drive. The files are there. So I'm going to eject it. And we're going to go into the room where the server is. So see you in there. Hello Internet, it's me again. As you can see, drive failed in that too. Here I am. Here's the drive I just made. Here's some more boards I found. This is similar to that Foxconn board in there. So I may replace that with this, although this is a pretty cut down board, but I'm going to test that CPU in this board. This has some RAM in it. I don't know how much. I'm old. It's hard to see, but I know this is a good board. So there's one. I'm just going to set that over there. I got the AMD ones over there underneath the video cards. This one here, I have to, as you can see, there's another board back there. This is my server room. I don't come in here very much, right? This one burned up, power supply, I'm sorry, the one the monitor's hooked to, which is over there. It's got the hard drive stacked on it. It's a Sony Vaio, but this is the one with the 250s in it. It's upside down. I have to put that power supply in the other room back in this one and fire it back up. Show you what's on it. It has a manual fan controller and all that stuff. This computer hasn't ran in, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. Have plenty of these older GPUs. I don't know what this is. Let's see if we can see. I have to use the phone. So GeForce 2 MX200 64 meg. It's a piece. No, this is AGP. So I could use that in, well, that's PCI, but I can use it in one of the boards in here, as you see. I got stuff all over, but I'm slowly getting to it. But here's the motherboard I showed you in the last video. It came out of one of these. What is this thing? A 270 right there. This one works, although damage happened to it, but I'll pop it open. I don't like these cases anyway. But these motherboards are pretty loaded down. I think this one's got a quad-core processor in it. But I know it has a AMD GPU in it. So I'm going to stick you right here just so I don't have to stop the video so I can pop this open. Let you see the innards. I've upgraded this one quite a bit. But it has a failing hard drive in it. This one has Ubuntu Linux on it. It was running a terminal. There's the inside. Here's the graphics card. I'm sorry there ain't much light, but it's an AMD Radeon something or other. Looks like it has 2 available RAM slots, but as you see, this has that type cooler on it with the fan is here opposed to on this. And what I don't like about this style is the CPU always comes off with the heatsink if you try to take it apart. There's, you end up bending pins that way. But I gotta move this out of the way here. And I'll show you this. It's one of my old sound cards. This is, sorry to do that to you. I could stop the video. I could cut that part out, but I'll leave it in there. This is Sound Blaster 64 Gold. This is ISA slot. Has the game port, nice gold connectors, all that. So right there's the .64 gold. So there's that. So I'm going to put that back in its anti-static bag here. Just some of the things that I bought myself, or well, some things I saved that were just odd things when I would get an old computer, or someone would give you one, or you would buy it. But we'll pause this video here so I don't keep doing that to you. So, alright, I'm back with you. This Sony Vaio here, the power supply went in it, so I got to dig it out. It's been sitting here for a few years. As you see the dust, if that triggers you, I need to vacuum this out. That's my switch. The terminal computer for that's an IBM. You connect to it through that if you want to set up your own custom ports. Those 4 hard drives are bad. I got extra fans here. I got to move this stuff out of the way. I know I'm a horrible person. You know, every computer person on earth here. Look, all the cobwebs. Doesn't that just make you, squeamish? I'm sure these drives are going to be hot. A little warm, a little warm. They both failed, so I'm going to grab some of these. I don't know what size these are. Where's it at? I don't know if this is a 36 gig or a... I know it's on here somewhere. But these were, forgot that was hot. Zoom in. This 72 gig, 15,000 RPM one. I have 140, 150 gig ones. The biggest one that I know that I think they made for this was 300 gigs. So I'm just gonna plop 6 of these in here. These are hot swappable, so you don't have to turn server off. I'm going to slide these in and just grabbing whatever random ones. I think most of mine are 15,000 RPM. They have 10,000 RPM ones, but these are SCSI drives. They're different than regular hard drive. This is just for a video purpose to see if I can get this to boot back up. The boot drive failed in it, or something failed, I don't know. Come on. Some of these slots, like if you get it just the wrong way, it don't want to go in. Oh wait, that's a different cage. Thought they all were the same. Oh, this is... Some of them are marked on the front, what they are. Alright, so let's power cycle this. And I'm going to put the new USB in there. This has a DAT tape drive, a floppy, a DVD. You'll hear it start up here. And yes, I'll vacuum it out eventually. I do need to shut this thing off and let it cool down and thermal paste it and stuff. This is the keyboard for it right here. I probably should stick it up here so I don't accidentally hit it with my foot. Of course, all the cables, see, isn't that nice, you know? We've all been there. Just checking the RAM. It has two 3.2 gigahertz processors in it. Tape based. Ultra. I know, exciting, right? But while we're sitting here waiting on that, show you some of my other stuff. Here's another Sound Blaster Live. This is a PCIe card. Still has the little CD cable on it. So that's laying here in the mix. It's booting up. Have this gigabyte board. I don't remember what processor's on it. It's an AMD. Have to dig that out and check it out. A lot of PCI slots. It's AGP. It's an old board of mine. I got stacks of them. My old laptop in there. I mean, you know. Alright, this is initializing the smart array. F8 to run the ROM. Let's see. F8. Create a logical drive. 146 gig. 146. Let's see here. Tab. Alright. Alright. Let's doing here. F1 arm shot for PXE boot. I don't think there's a DVD in here. I'm gonna check. Oh, there is. So what was this running? TrueNAS 11.2. So yeah. There's my router and Wi-Fi there. It's got such a pretty boot up screen, doesn't it? I think this has 8 gigs of RAM in it. I have a 16 gig kit for it. I just need to find it. It's like everything else. And it has a Dell monitor on it. I gave away the, well, there's the HP monitor. But I like the wider one. I gave away a nice HP monitor I had on it to my cousin. Because I don't look at this computer other than, I can access it from a computer anywhere in the house if I want to. Once it's working. Figured I would share all the fun with you all, right? And this is, you know, 2005 or something. Like this computer, escape. We already did that. Oh, I got a red light on one of the drives. I want to keep looking at a cursor, but one of the drives down here's got something going on. We'll just pull it out of the menu here. Might be formatting the drives. Pause this for a minute. While we're waiting on this to reboot here for my slot 1 CPU fans. I don't know what CPU this is here. It doesn't have the cover on it. I think this one had a thing with 2 fans on it. I can't remember. This is an old Pentium something. Is that it right there? I have a couple of these I saved. I got a Pentium 2, Pentium 3. I might have a Pentium 1. But these fit in a slot type motherboard instead of a square type like this. So there's that. Still doing its boot thing. So I'll pause this again. Yeah, I found the fans to it. As with all my stuff, look, well used and dusty and crusty, you know, a little dirt never hurt, right? But this is the heat sink for that processor over there. I set it over there. Got a box of goodies here. What's that? What's this? It's probably like something I tore apart. That's not a computer thing. Floppy disks. You know, box of junk to go through. An old power supply. That'll be useful on some of those older boards like that. So, I don't know, enough show and tell for now. But this one's got to come out of here so I can clean it up and put the power supply back in it just to turn it on. Got some cool stuff on that. And then this one I'm going to decommission. The hard drive went bad in it, or is going bad, so that has Ubuntu on it. I might boot it up for you. And, you know, I'll trigger all my spider aficionados there, you know, with all the dirt. You know. So, have a good one.